Good morning. It's time for another 3-day trip, and we're back to widescreen.
This will be my last trip before I commute home to Arizona. When I come to work, I try to work for a month at a time, so that when I go back home, I can justify taking at least a month off. This is the best plan of action, especially since my commute takes about 7 hours one way. If flights are full, on the other hand, my commute can take up to 9 hours.
All right, we have 2 flights down and 1 to go.
When we reached Las Vegas, we had about 90 minutes until we had to board our second aircraft. This morning's plane was a Boeing 737 MAX 8, and our second aircraft was an older Boeing 737-700 series. By the time we reached Reno, we were so happy to be done. Although we only had to work 3 flights, we were all feeling the effects of having to wake up so early. Recently, someone asked me which hotel I was staying at on a particular layover. This is something I choose not to reveal in my videos, just for the safety of my co-workers. We all know that psycho stalkers are all over the internet, so maybe this is one small way I can make it a little bit safer. On occasion, you can likely figure out where I'm staying by the view from the window. After resting for about 30 minutes, I decided to venture out and find a late lunch/early dinner. I wanted to leave the casino congestion, and I found a little taco joint just on the other side of the freeway.
Hey y'all, it is a beautiful, yet a little too hot for my taste, day in Reno, Nevada, and I'm just trying not to melt. So I got some late lunch, early dinner at a taco place. I think it was called Roberto's or Robert's, something. Anyway, and now I am headed back to my hotel to relax for a few minutes. Good morning, everybody. I didn't end up going out last night like I had planned because I was so tired, but hopefully I'll find the motivation tonight because I only have 2 legs today. So, good morning.
Today, we were back on a MAX 8 aircraft. This means that we had 4 flight attendants working. As I mentioned a moment ago, we only had to work 2 flights. This time we flew back through Las Vegas, but didn't have to switch to a different aircraft. It was a good day of flying. It's been about 5 years since I last visited Milwaukee, if my memory serves me correctly. When I got to my room, I rested for about 20 minutes. Then I had an intense craving. I decided to declare today Burger Day. So I did what any logical person would do. I asked the internet where I could find the best burger in Milwaukee. Among the 10 choices that it gave me was the Milwaukee Burger Company. I liked the picture posted online, so I got dressed, grabbed an Uber, and headed about 15 minutes to Franklin, a suburb of Milwaukee. I ordered some pepper jack cheese curds and a burger, the name of which I can't recall. All I know is that it had jalapenos on it. This meal was delicious, and it was well worth the Uber ride. After my meal, I walked down to a nearby Walgreens and bought some new pens for my work bag.
So good.
Today is go home day, or at least it would be if I lived in Denver, so I'm going to call it back to base day. I must say, we had some great passengers on board. On our first leg, most of the passengers wanted to sleep the whole time. On our second leg, we had some passengers who kept us on the move. And here's my thought on that subject. I don't care how much you ask for or how many times you need me to fill up your drink. As long as you are kind to me, that's what matters more than anything else. Our third leg seemed to stretch on and on. Not only was this because we were flying against the jet stream, but also because we knew we'd be finished once we finally landed in Denver. I think we were all in a place, mentally, where we were ready to be done.
All right, I just finished another 3-day trip, and now I'm off. Hopefully off for like a month and a half, but we'll see.
Please keep clear and hold on for departure to all B gates. The doors are closing. Please keep clear of the doors. You are delaying the departure of this train.